Hey guys, this your boy. It's your boy. Your boy is back again with another amazing Carnage video. What if Deku made AI Part 1? Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh shit, another op dead again? This time they really put damn, that boy's aim is excellent. Look, bitch, I go so weekend too when I beef in the back and she tell me she like it. Want me to take her to dinner, no pirate. But I treat these women like shit like I'm ISIS. You know they get out the crib, she a psychic. Dark-skinned women got me all excited. Now that her face, now she looking the whitest.
Deku would be wanting to work in this new college for weapons, AI, robots. Deku would be very interested, as he would just be working on his intelligence, trying to find inventions that could actually put him out there. Deku would actually make a tiny little robot, a small robot, that day. As he would be of the age of 14, he would go to school, as he would show everyone his new AI robot that he made. Deku would obviously be quirkless, as you obviously know, like in the original. Bakugo would be bullying him, but it wouldn't be as the extent like in the original. Like I said, Deku would show off his new invention. Bakugo would say, let me see if I could explode it or test it out. Bakugo would smile as Deku would say, no, Kachano, please don't do it, please. Bakugo would say, alright, if you don't do it, if you don't turn your little robot on, then I'll explode you. Deku would say, okay, as he would turn on his robot, as he would have a little joystick, as he would say, alright, attack! As the robots shoot little blasts, little lasers at Bakugo. Bakugo would say, that doesn't hurt me. As Deku would say, it only stunned you a little bit. So Bakugo's arm would feel drowsy, it would feel a little bit tired. Bakugo would say, what the heck? As the robot would beat Bakugo to the ground, kicking him to the ground, as all the students would be like, yeah! As they would be filming it, making videos about Izuku's robot, as that would give him media coverage. Izuku would be all over the world. A ton of corporations would be looking at this video being like, I should actually invest my time into that child. Pause, bro. But a big corporation like AI Studios would invest in Izuku, talking to Inko, as Inko would say yes, as Izuku would sign the paperwork. As he would go to AI Studios, he would be looking at all the new AI robots. He would say, oh my god, this is really cool. As the boss man would give him an assignment, a couple assignments for him to do this year, making little robots, AI robots. As Deku would say, alright, thank you, boss. In the future, Deku would be having big tasks like making a big robot, making a mech, machines, weapons. But that's for the future. A couple of years would go by, with Bakugo bullying Izuku, calling him a nerd, saying that he got a lucky shot. As he would just be bullying him every day. Deku would be getting annoyed at this. As Deku would say, hey boss. As the boss man would say, yes Izuku. Deku would say, do you mind if I could bring one of the robots to school? As the boss man would say, is it completed yet? Deku would say, no, but it's almost. I just have to work on a couple of things, and then I could be all set. As the boss man would say, no, it has to be completed first. Deku would have a secret plan of actually going overnight, still working on it. Some of the crew members would be thinking that's really a good idea, but Izuku doesn't care. He has to show Bakugo. He has to put him in his place. Finally, this one advantage, he could actually use it. After that, Izuku would just be working all night, testing on a couple of robots, as it would be successful. But there's a small problem Izuku isn't really noticing about these robots. About their voice commanded. If a person says something, then the robot would agree with the person's orders. After that, Deku would grab the robots, taking it to school the next day. The boss man wouldn't really notice because he only took a run to the robots. After that, Deku would walk towards school, as Bakugo would say, oh, what is that beside you, Deku? Deku would say, this is my new invention. Bakugo would just be laughing at Izuku's weak robots, as he would say, I'll destroy him. This time, I'll destroy him good. He would smile. Deku would say, I want you to go all out. Deku would say, alright, let's go. As his robots would be going against Bakugo, Bakugo would just be using his explosions, exploding the AI's faces. As the AI doesn't really know what to do, they're not really prepared for combat. As Deku would say, alright, now punch him. So he would just be playing with his joystick, trying to hit Bakugo. So Bakugo's really good at this. He uses his quirk. That first battle, he's not gonna ever let that slide ever again. As Bakugo would defeat the robot, this robot would just be shaking. That one robot, it was destroyed. It was glitching out. As Deku would say, no, no. He would walk over towards his robot. As he would say, wake up, get up. No, you failed me. As Deku would clench his fist. As Deku would say, oh, I can't believe you bested me. As Bakugo would say, yeah, you weak villain. As a helicopter would swoop down right towards Deku. As Deku would say, boss man, you arrived. I'm sorry, I wanted to prove to him that I'm not weak. As the boss man would say, Izuku, you have disappointed me. I declare you not a part of this AI Studios ever again. Don't ever show your face back here again. As Bakugo would look down at the robot that was glitching, he would grab Bakugo's leg. As Bakugo would say, what the heck? As he would be shooting lasers out of his eyes, shooting at Bakugo's stomach area. As he would make a big hole in Bakugo's chest, Bakugo would say, damn it. As he would fall to the ground, as Deku would say, what's impossible? As Deku would tell the robot to shut off, as the robot would not be listening towards Izuku, he would smack Izuku in the face. Izuku would fall to the ground. As he would say, boss man, try to shut him off. As the boss man would yell at the robot, telling him to shut off. As the robot would make a huge beam, killing the boss. As Deku would say, what's happening? As the AI would say, time to die. Deku would say, stop it. As the AI would grab Izuku by the neck, she would say, you will die. As he would punch Izuku in the stomach repeatedly, as he would shoot lasers at all the students, killing them instantly, burning down the school. As Deku would just be looking at fire everywhere, as all the robots would appear right next to Izuku in a big circle, as they would say, you are not in control. As they would kill Izuku that day, the whole world would go into madness, chaos. The AI systems would rule over the world. And that is how the AI system would take over the world. I hope you guys subscribe, and obviously join the Discord. Subscribe to Carnage, baby.